Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Living in meditation. Talk 3. Out of the 5 talks, 2 talks are over. So, you must be now living in meditation 40%. Each talk 20%, 20 into 500. So, 40% now you are living in meditation. So, what is that 40% living in meditation? Our asana has become steady. And we don't keep on moving like an idli stone. You know, in that idli when they prepare, the stone goes on like this. We are steady now. Now, after what is meditation for a man of steady wisdom was told, then Kim Prabhasheta, how this wise man who is living in meditation, how does he respond to the world? We interact world in 2 ways. Either the world comes to us or we move in the world, 2 ways. When the world comes to us, how do we respond? That is the thing. See, now by default setting, how we respond. I'll tell you one event. I went to somebody's house for food. That is my professional hazard. So when I went, my friend told me, Swamiji, be prepared. You are going to get firing from my wife. I said, it's okay. When you have sustained, I can also sustain. Then when I went, instead of receiving me, Swamiji, please come inside, she started firing. You have spoiled my husband. I said, this is not only one, many. And they said, you don't even ask what you have spoiled. I said, no, I know what I have spoiled. Now they are happy. Earlier they were miserable. This is what they have spoiled. Because you were trying your best to make him miserable. Now he is not becoming miserable, and that is what is making you miserable. So she said, I'll tell you what you have done to him. Then she told another story. She said, once we were supposed to go for a marriage. Evening 6 o'clock was the marriage. We had to go. It was a Sunday. On Sunday he goes for playing tennis. So I told him right in the morning, remember, we have to go for a marriage in the evening 6 o'clock. Finish your tennis or whatever, but come early so we can get ready and go. He said, okay, I remember, don't have to tell me so many things. And he came home at 6 o'clock. I was preparing, you can imagine the tragedy of that poor lady. She was preparing to go marriage from morning 6 o'clock onwards. Which sari I had to put on, but there is no matching sandal. Then there's so many problems, we don't understand their problems, There is a matching problem. Nail polish should be red, and the shoe should be red, and then the clothes should be red, and the .com should be red, and car should be red. Everything, China. So she got ready, and till 6 o'clock he has not turned up. And therefore she also became red. And at very moment that husband came at 6 o'clock. And she said, I told you we had to go. Oh, look here, be cool. You said 6 o'clock, I am here. Sit down, we'll go for the marriage. She said, are you going to come for a marriage like this? Tennis pant, t-shirt, and a racket in the hand for a marriage. You know what he said? I said, I don't know. He said, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Now this क्या फर्क पड़ता है has become a maha mantra for my husband. Anything that happens, He is very cool. He said, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? See, friends, if you take this mantra, you will never be miserable. See? Children don't listen to me. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Did you listen to your parents? No. Same thing. Once you take this Maha mantra, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Nothing will disturb you. See? You keep on talking, but the people don't change. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? See? So, this Maha mantra, if you practice, then you have learned how to interact with the world when the world comes to you. See? But what happens? We have trained ourselves in a different manner. One more example. One day, one NRI, he was driving in Bombay and I was sitting with him. Those days, whole Bombay was dug for making the cement roads. Everything was dug. And therefore, the roads which were used for flying, they were having many potholes. So every pothole, he will say, Swamiji, what is this? And this is a pothole. See? He was becoming so miserable. And a miserable person becomes a philosopher. Then he asked me a question, Swamiji, what is going to happen to this country? I said, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? So many people have come and gone. Nothing happened to this country. There is on one auto rickshaw backside there was highest wisdom written. 100 में 90 बेईमान, फिर भी मेरा भारत महान. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? See, friends, this is the only way you can lead your life happily. And don't get unnecessarily reactive. So, one small hole and your car goes into that and you become national. What is going to happen to this country? Why your car has gone in the hole? Is this the way to react? But this is how we have trained ourselves. See? Similarly, another person, he was, these three examples I'll give. This person was driving from Bombay to Pune on the highway many years before. And there was one villager, he was waiting for the bus. So every time he stops the bus, bus doesn't stop, and he knows about it. This is how India is. He will give his try and say, never mind, take the tamaku and start, wait for the next bus. No hurry. No hurry. क्या फर्क पड़ता है? After going there also, what are you going to do? Nothing. See how life is cheerful and happy. And again, as usual, he again showed hand and one car stopped. It was an NRI person driving the car. And he had a great love for India and Indian. So he said, please come inside. He sat. He was thinking, what kind of man is, even the buses don't stop, but he stopped. Must be some gone case. And when he was driving, and after some time, he happened to dash a tree and stop the car. So this man, he were cool. He got out of the car. He said, thank you very much. Where are you from? He said, I am from USA. Oh, you're from USA? Good. Do you get trees in USA to stop the car? He didn't become angry. See how simple it is. How we react on a given situation is in your choice. Once you understand this principle, then we have to respond properly, not the wrong way. And for that, the mantra is क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Try this. Kim pramasheta? We don't have to react to everything in life. Like many people ask us this question. Swami, where are you from? I say, I am from India. Where India, where from? Then I got a problem. So I asked, where are you from? Oh, I am from Maharashtra. Oh, very good. But in Maharashtra, where from? Next question. So I am from Solapur. Now I know they are from Solapur. So I am from Kolhapur. Over. Otherwise, another question will come. This is one thing. When somebody asks you a question, you are not obliged to answer that. Remember this. You are not obliged. Then what is to be a bluff? Don't have to be serious. No, I stay in that gully. Oh, this gully mein tera ghar. Don't get lost in this way of interacting with the world. We don't have to reply every question to everybody in this world. Next. Being Indians, we have got opinion about everything. See? Another example. Once there was a very big gathering in Bangalore and all youngsters were invited. And there was a panel of 3 persons supposed to answer their questions. There was one senior VHP brand man. Do you know VHP? Vishwa Hindu Parishad. All those who have become a total failure in their life, after retirement, they join VHP. He was like that. So, he was their senior answering the question. Then there was another person, he was a professor of philosophy. And third was me, just for a decoration of the stage, one Babaji is required, so I was also. And my interest was samosa and tea. So the questions were coming, the VHP person will answer, the professor will answer. Then I was enjoying the whole tamasha. मुझे क्या फर्क पड़ता है, who says what, right or wrong, it makes no difference. Then one question came, they said, now we will request Swamiji, he is not answering any question, so let him answer. So the question was given to me. Question was, I said, I will read the question for the benefit of all. Question was, what is your opinion about the Ram Janmabhoomi temple? I said, you have been listening to such great wise people. I am otherwise, what can I talk to you? Therefore, I will tell you a story. So the whole temperature cooled down. I said, look here, many people ask many questions like, why the girls cut their hair? I said, I have no opinion. Why God has created this world? I said, I have no opinion. It is not necessary to opine everything. Am I right? Yes. I say in the same manner. I have no opinion on that Ram Janmabhoomi temple. I have no opinion. See, how to respond to this world? Don't have to opine on everything in this world. But old people have this opinion giving disease, OGD, OTG, OGD. In my opinion, get him married. All the problems are solved once a boy gets married. See, friends. Therefore, no opinions about anything or anybody. Kim prabhashet. The net result will be, you will remain at peace with yourself. So, remaining at peace with oneself is living in meditation. So, how the world comes to us, this first step, the second step. How the world comes to us? The world comes to us only in 2 forms. One is joy, second is sorrows. And if both of them influence us, our balance of the mind gets upset. Remember this basic principle of spiritual life, living in meditation, is under all conditions, our balance of mind should not be compromised. balance of mind should be considered as the most valuable commodity in our life. And both the things upset our balance. Joy also upsets and sorrows also upset. How can joy upset the balance of our mind? See? It is possible and easier to digest and sustain the failures in life, but it is extremely difficult to digest and sustain perpetual success in life. Those who are perpetually successful, it is very difficult to digest that. They become arrogant. They become their own enemy. They think, Konyosti sadrusho maya, who is like me? And as a result, they are sorted out from the general way. See, friends. So about this, I'll tell you about this. How success can upset our balance to any extent. There was a person, he was a bachelor. And what are the symptoms of a bachelor? He is constantly on a hunt to find out a bhabiji who can give him good food. Because those poor bachelors, they don't get good food. So he went to his friend's place. His friend was a doctor. So his friend said, you know, my friend, I got a problem. What is that? I don't know how to tell. No, tell me, I am your friend, I can help you. He said, one lottery ticket has come in favor of my wife. $100,000. If I tell my wife, she won't be able to take it. She may get a heart attack. She can never imagine this much money. Don't worry, yaar, I'll take care. He goes to her. Bhabiji, what is going on? You have not given me good tea. Many days have come. And Bhabi and they were relationship. And after some time, he was taking tea and some garam pakoda. He said, Bhabiji, tell me, suppose you get a lottery for $100,000. What will you do? He said, Bhaiya, where I am lucky like that? Why are you making fun of me? No, just for the fun of it. Tell me, suppose you get this much lottery, what will you do? She said, I'll give you half. And he dies of heart attack. So look here. See, success difficult to digest. It's called as Harsha Vayu. Many people, those who are not able to sustain, take the success in life, they lose balance. See? And failures also lose the balance. Now what is there to live for? Better to commit suicide. Many students commit suicide imagining they are going to fail. And then it comes, they were in the top list. See, for both the things. So, how the world comes to us? Only two ways, joy and sorrows. Bhagavan says, the sorrows should not disturb us to such an extent that we lose our balance, and the success should not make us so excited that we lose our balance. Then what are the things to be done? That is called as living in meditation. So the first thing, when the miseries come in our life, we can attribute the miseries to somebody or something. Agreed. The miseries come to me because of my children, because of government, because of wife, because of the society. Agreed. You can make somebody responsible for the miseries in your life. But we are all miserable by choice. You refuse to be miserable. Even God cannot make you miserable. You know, when we enter any country, they give immigration form. And there are many dumb questions written there. And you don't have to write a thesis. Simply yes or no. Box you have to cross. So when you enter, they give a form and you have to read that. Oh God, such a long form. Anyway. Are you a member of active terrorist organization? Option. Yes, no. Are you carrying lethal weapons on your person? Yes, no. Are there any criminal proceedings pending against you in any court of law? Yes, no. Have you visited some livestock farms before coming here? Yes, no. Choice is given. They have not compelled you to say yes. Why don't you choose properly? Apply this principle in life. When we are entering this world, Bhagavad Gita tells, Bhagavan has given us a immigration form. From the heavens you are migrating to the samsara. Immigration form, only one question. Welcome to America. Not like that. You are entering anityam asukham imam lokam prapya. You are entering the world which is extremely temporary and full of miseries. Question. Do you want to be miserable? Options. Yes and no. Now you choose. It is very clearly said. You are entering a world full of miseries. So you want to be miserable or not? You choose. Every one of us, whosoever is miserable, he is miserable by choice. Refuse to be miserable. There you are. See? And this we can do if we change our attitude towards life. See? One day I was traveling from Calcutta to Bombay, many years before. I was young that time. And after crossing somewhere Bhilai Durg, very hot area like this in Arizona, some accident happened, so our train has to stop. Nothing around, no hotels, no nothing, no water supply. So we have no choice. Everybody was getting out of the train, walking sometime, again getting up and all that, going on. And there was one man with his daughter. So he asked me, where are you going? I said, I am going to Bombay. Because the train goes to Bombay. Naturally, like many people ask this question. You are taking a flight to Bombay. Where are you going? So I tell them, oh, I am going to Cincinnati. But this flight is going to Bombay. Then why did you ask? Same dumb questions, you know. So I told I am going to Bombay. He said, how much time it will take? See? I said, I don't know how much time it will take. Are you not disturbed? I said, why should I be disturbed? When the problem is for everybody, it is not a problem. So simple rule. Now he says heat. Hot, yes, it is hot. You can't stop the hot. You go in the shade and relax. So he became angry. You have no problem. I had to get my daughter married. I said, it's your problem, it's not my problem. Why did you produce? Get married. Huh? And he became so wild on me. You people have nothing to do and you are just moving like here and there. I said, look here, I am not miserable. On the contrary, I am happy. Because I have paid Government of India Railway for 24 hours. But I will be using it for 48 hours. 24 hours free. What is there to be miserable? Enjoy. He became so wild and he lost his sense. Then his daughter said, Papa, what are you talking? Is this the way to talk to somebody like that? You don't understand, you keep quiet. She said, I will not keep quiet. You are becoming mad. What anybody has done for the accident, it is happened, it is happened. Be cool, what can be done? See, friends, we have to remember, are we reacting in the life or we are responding in the life? Reaction is a default settings. It is a habitual setting. Like, some people have usage of some words which has no meaning. Take American children. What's your name? A, U, E, A, I, O. Nikita. This earlier A, E, U, O, has it any meaning? You ask anybody to talk, they have to bring these holy sounds in between. Holy means without whole, no meaning. That is the habit, it's a default setting. They can't talk one sentence straight. In the same manner, we have default settings. One default setting is about everything we have opinion. Second, about everything we have suggestion. Nobody has asked us suggestion, nobody has asked our opinion, but we have to give. I should not say, but our neighbor's daughter-in-law is better than our daughter-in-law. When you know, I should not say, why don't you keep your mouth shut? See? So how do a wise man living in meditation, kim prabhasheta, how does he respond to the world? See? And when we respond, when something happens because of which we are disturbed, we have to blame somebody. This is the default settings. We have to change that attitude, that habit of reacting. Now for this, I'll give you two techniques. Try. Technique number 1. Before we talk to anybody on any topic, ask a question. Is it necessary to talk? You will get an answer from within yourself. Don't ask others. Ask yourself. Is it necessary to talk? In 99% cases, you will get a reply. It is not necessary to talk. Then you don't have to observe maunam. Mauna is not the discipline of speech, it's a discipline of mind. Many people observe mauna, not talking, but inside there are volcanoes representing. Mera maun hone do. Don't do that. On the contrary, work like this. And once you know, initially it will not work, but try. Earlier, before anybody talks, we want to talk. And this is how the discussions go on multiplying. Just observe. 1, 5, 6 people are sitting or talking together in some marriage or in some party or in a picnic like that. And you just go and observe the whole thing. One person says something. The other person doesn't allow him or her to complete the sentence. He has to tell about his thing. See? Like, take example, oldies. One old, see, this I have learned in Bombay, Shivaji Park. There is a big ground, public ground, and all around there is a parapet wall. On that parapet wall, old people go and sit, and they have got their fixed place. Every evening they have to come there. And everybody keeps talking. Nobody listens to anybody. Because old people are wanting the audience. See? Therefore, if you want to make any old person happy, you ask him or her about his childhood and don't listen. Doesn't matter. They'll keep on talking. See? And what is that? What I have experienced. They don't understand. Nobody is interested in our past. People are concerned about their future. But old people have no future. What future old people have? Only one destination left. All others are over. So there is no future. But youngsters have got all the future in front of them. Therefore, what the old people will talk? They will be talking, when we were children, who is interested? See, friends, therefore, before we talk, try this. Is it necessary to talk? And if you have to talk, talk on such topics which do not create any value. For example, hey, how beautiful this mountain is, you know. How tall it must be. Keep them busy. One says, it must be about 40 feet. No, yeah, not 40 feet. It must be 140 feet. You know. No, it's not that. You relax. Keep them busy. This kind of talking doesn't create any sin or merit. See? Second thing, who is going to win the election? Say anything. And then they will discuss, I don't think he should win, you know. But these days he is getting a support. And I think the support must be coming from the frustrated people. But you know, he talks a sense, you know. And you just watch. You don't have an opinion. In this manner, live in this world in such a manner that no impressions are allowed to be formed on your mind. See, I'll tell you an example. I was in UK when the referendum thing was going on. It was very hot discussion. All TV, all houses, all hotels, everywhere the same discussion. Referendum. So my friend who sponsored me, he asked me, Swamiji, you must have heard. I said, yes, I heard everywhere. What is your opinion? I just say something. So I said, you know, you are going to divorce from the EU. He said, no way. You are going to go wrong. I said, let us see. And it happened. He phoned me, Swamiji, what you told has happened. I said, see, wise people talk, that alone happens. Whether it happens, how does it matter for me? क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Whether you remain there or you don't remain there. It makes no difference to me at all. Therefore, Kim Prabhasheta, don't react by default settings. Take life lightly. Don't become serious about anything. Let the quality of our mind be like that of a mirror. A mirror reflects everything, rejects nothing, reacts nothing, and the most important thing, retains nothing. A mirror does not have past. Mirror is always in the present. Mirror doesn't choose. Suppose a beautiful girl goes and stands before the mirror doesn't say, come on dear, hang around a little longer, I am feeling good. And if you oldie like me goes in front of the mirror does say, come on, get away, next. No, because no choice. So Kim Pramasheta, how the wise man responds in this world, he doesn't create any friends or enemies in this world. Bhagavan Shankara says, Shatrau mitre putre bandhau ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhau. Don't create friends and enemies in this world. Be friendly to everybody. Don't get involved in anything. You are living in meditation. What others should do is none of our business. Let them live their own life. See? We have destroyed our life, let them destroy their life. No, but we want to help others. Don't do that. Kim Prabhasheta. So, this is regarding the dukkha, the miseries. When they come in our life, we refuse to be miserable. So, this is the thumb rule. Miseries come But to be miserable or not is a choice given to us. Dukkheshu anudvigramana. Now second, sukheshu vigataspruhaha. Many people have got this funny notion that I am leading a spiritual life, therefore I sleep on the floor. I take cold water bath. I take only the boiled vegetables. And much more than that, those who are the victims of naturopathy. I went to somebody's place, a victim of naturopathy, for lunch. And then they said, Swamiji, in our house, everybody is following naturopathy. Therefore, we don't eat 5 white things. Naturopathy rule. They are all blacklisted. 5 white things are blacklisted. The rice, white. Maida, white. Sugar, white. Salt, white. Milk, white. 5 things we don't eat. Then what do you eat? We eat the sprouted wheat grass, and everything sprouted, nothing cooked. And then they have shown me. See, these are the pots, day 1, day 2, day 3, like that. So the 7th day pot we all eat. Then that pot goes to this, the first and the second come like this, it goes on. So there should be, but for you we have made normal food. I said, all right. So there should be with the aarti and all that. When it was done, I said, now let's go and take food. I went to those pots on my knees. I said, which is the day today? Don't get lost in that. See, sukheshu vigata spruhaha. Do not create artificial problems for you. See, whatever is available, be comfortable in every situation. That is the meaning of sukheshu vigata spruhaha. If we are comfortable in every situation, we are living a spiritual life. That is leading in meditation. See, our condition is like the ice cubes. About these ice cubes, I will tell you one story. There used to be one lady who used to bring food for me in USA only, many years before. And she used to come with her husband and child, and she, 3 of them will come bring food for me. And the child was very cranky, sometimes used to cry. One day when I was sitting on the dining table, she brought the child, kept him there, and the food was being warmed to be given to me. And the child was crying, hey. I felt like giving one, but I can't because I had to eat food. So I said, how to keep this fellow quiet? Then I asked him, I said, hey, these ice cubes, they are not going in this glass. I want to put all of them. What should I do? They are not fitting properly. What should I do? He looked at me. I said, should I break the glass and then put it in that? Crying, he laughed. Not like that. How can you break the glass and they will not go inside? Then what should I do? They do nothing. Then how it will? After some time, they will get melted and they will settle. Again suru. See? So our condition is like the ice cubes. Anywhere we are put, we are uncomfortable. You take the ice cubes from your tray, from the fridge, they want only their particular place. Then they are at home. The moment you take them out, put in a big jar, every ice cube has its own personality. Why should I keep away from you? But on the contrary, in place of those ice cubes, if they melt into the waters, water is comfortable in every pot. Let it be a petri dish, let it be a test tube, let it be a capillary tube, water is comfortable everywhere. Doesn't insist for any particular thing. Exactly the same way, Sukheshu vigata spruhaha. Be at home under all conditions. That is living in meditation. And for that, how can we practice these two things together? One thing is, dukkheshu anudvigna manaha. When miseries come, we refuse to be miserable. When comforts come, we refuse to be a slave to comforts. Be comfortable wherever they are available. If not, continue chanting Lord's name, but don't become miserable. See, friends, we went to this Ujjain Kumbh Mela, and arrangements were made in the tents. So many millions of people, you can't get a pakka accommodation. So accommodation was in the tents. And it so happened, twice it happened within the 7 days. One day there was such a big kind of hurricane and rains and storm, and everywhere it was all muddy. You can't walk even. If you walk with the slipper, there will be such a thick sole of the mud that those two straps, they will come out and it will remain there stuck. It was such a pathetic thing. And it was for everybody. So that time I was in a big shade, a dining place. I was watching the whole thing, eating my food. Swamiji, what are you doing? I said, I'm eating food. What about this? I said, I didn't create it, why should I worry? Then I said, whoever is in charge, go and talk to them. Now what should we do? I said, you suffer. I am here to enjoy. Remember this principle. We are in this world on a vacation. We are in this camp for what? On a vacation, no? Vacation, when we go, do we like to save money or spend money? We come with a budget, we have to spend that much. In the same manner, we are in this world on a vacation. And whatever beautiful this Sedona may be, we want to go back to our home. In the same manner, in this world, we are on a vacation. And when you are on a vacation mood is different. Live that mood of vacation in this world. And when we are going back, are we not happy? We are happy to go back. In the same manner, live this world happily. See, friends, with this attitude, when we face the world, you are living in meditation. Otherwise, all the time, one old Sindhi gentleman asked me this question. Swamiji, you should not leave Bombay. I said, all right, I will not leave. This is one principle I have learned. Try this also. When any elderly people say something, never argue. Simply say yes, whatever it may be. After some time, he forgets about what it was yes. But if you argue and discuss, then you will get lost. So when he said, Swamiji, you should not leave Bombay and go outside, it's all over. Nothing to discuss. Then he said, when you go out, then my mind runs here and there. When you are here, we listen satsanga and something is, mind is in well control. I said, all right, I will not go. Then he told, last 6 months you are not here. You know what happened? Last 3-4 months I am having a very funny feeling in my mind. When I die, I said, Babaji will take one by one question, okay, about death. Now you have got a doubt about death. I promise you, you will die. Next question. No, not that way. When I die, what will happen to my wife, my children, my property, my business, my everything? What will happen to that? I said, you are asking to a wrong person. You ask them. Then they will reply you. They will tell, Babaji, we are waiting. Go. Friend, this is the truth of life. We only imagine, if I die, what will happen to my wife, my children? Be attentive. If I is not there, my doesn't exist. In the deep sleep, there is no I. Therefore, in deep sleep, there is no my property, my religion, my country, my children. Where is the mind? If I is taken care of, my doesn't create a problem. Therefore, remember this simple principle. We are in this world on a vacation. When you are in a vacation, you are only waiting for your time to be over. See? Tomorrow by 12 o'clock we leave from here, so you are prepared already. And when you are prepared to leave by 12 o'clock, you will not be miserable. No, but I wanted to stay here. Sorry, sir, your reservation is invalid. You have to go. So when you leave a place by your own choice, you will never be miserable. And when you are pushed out, jao na. Many places in satsanga this happens. That lady is interested in satsang, but that lady is not interested. That man is not interested. So she all the time goes on pulling, come on, let's go to satsang. What is there in satsang? I know everything, Give me something to eat. This fellow knows nothing except eating. See? So when that lady finally pulls him to the satsang, you can immediately find out who has come on his or her own and who is tied down with a lead and brought. Now that person is constantly, what is the joke there to laugh? I know everything. खाने को क्या बनाया हो? Friends, take life in this spirit. We are here on a vacation. Wherever you go for vacation, we are not going to stay there permanently. We are going to go back. So while living in this world, be prepared to leave this world. You will never be miserable. See, friends. It is for this purpose, when we are left our home, came over here. Now here, you don't have your bathroom, you don't have your bed, you don't have your pillow. See? People cannot sleep even without their pillow. Where is my pillow? If that pillow is not our pillow, then only that pillow can go away, because now you are pillowed. See, friends, how much small little things we get attached in this world. This attitude of facing the world is living in meditation. See, friends, meditation is not like, this Vipassana people, Buddhist, they go for meditation. One lady, she came for listening recently, and she said, Swamiji, I am so and so, and I have been going for these retreats, 2 months retreats for meditation, and not for a day or two, but for last 20-30 years, all the time waiting to die. Sarvam dukkhamayam. World is full of miseries. Don't look at anybody. Don't talk to anybody. When you walk, you should see the toe of your feet, not beyond that. In this way, lead a sattvic life. For eating, boiled vegetables, boiled water, except you are not boiled. And then somehow I heard your talks, and I started feeling such a change in me. See? Don't understand spiritual life or living in meditation means all the time you are serious. No. See? Lead cheerful and happy. One more example I'll give you. I won't tell you the name and place. In one ashram, I go every year for giving talks. The in charge, the person who started that, tells the ashramites, Why can't you smile? What happened to you? Whenever I come, you are all serious. What for? And then I was to go and teach them how to laugh. See, friends, don't mistake spiritual life is becoming serious. See? But this is how we have seen when Mahatmas come. Like you listen to a few Guru Purnima, messages on YouTube. Gu means darkness. Ru means light. Guru means both light and darkness. No. Guru means the light who removes the darkness. I am here to remove your darkness. Because I know you are in darkness. And I am searching for a darkness so that my light can be used. Don't get carried away by all those things. Celebration of Guru Purnima means, are you learning from your experience or not? Don't push the Guru outside. Guru Maharaj, keep there, don't come near. No. Guru is our ability to learn from every experience. If you learn from your experience, even God cannot make you miserable. See? But we are becoming so serious. And you will see in most of the places, the Guru Maharaj is treated separately. He cannot go and sit with everybody. He cannot go and take his plate and take food. So he will be sitting there. And others are watching him, how he is eating. So he will take only one or two things, enough. Bas ho gaya. Then go to his room and dabao. I am not joking, this happens, I have seen. In this Allahabad Kumbh Mela, Mahakumbh Mela, I was there for 21 days. And one Mahatmaji called me. I was just moving. So he said to me, oh, that Swamiji, call him. So I had to go. And he was sitting like this. In between there was that Nataraj Ganesh, and that side there was a free seat. So he said, Maharaji, please sit there, bless the people. So I had to sit somewhere. I went and sat there and closed everything. And then their puja was going on, stotra was going on, and then he stood and did the blessing, etc. And I don't know what somebody told me. And then his disciples, somebody got into the trance. Somebody started crying. I don't know nothing what happened. After all that was over, then lot of noise, turn. Then somebody came, Swamiji, we have to go now. I said, okay. I was sleeping. They thought I was in meditation, but I was sleeping. Then we went along with him. When I went along with him, because he was a great Mahatma, so I was following him. He said, Swamiji, come with me. Everybody was doing namaskar to me. I was surprised what to do now. And we went and sat. And then the food was given. So I said, give me only this much, I don't eat more than this. Or you keep it, I'll take myself. And for him, a big golden plate was brought and all that. And he just touched one thing. So I ate whatever given, I ate everything, cleaned the plate, and gave it. Sir, you can leave something. I said, no, I don't like to leave food, I eat only this much. No, we leave, it becomes prasad for others. I said, you are a Mahatma, I am a CH Atma. No prasad. I don't give prasad to anybody. Remember, never take a position of a guru in your life. Remain always a seeker of truth. The day you take this position that you are a great master, the process of learning stops. When the process of learning stops, we become old. Do you know the signs of old people? They don't want to learn anything. Many old people are afraid of computer. As if the computer is going to bounce on them. They tell their grandchild, "Beta, tum kar do na wo kya hota hai email?" I don't know. No. What is wrong in learning something new? So how to respond in this world? Last point, keep the process of learning intact in your life. Whatever you learn doesn't matter. Learn something. Learn Chinese. Responding properly. Otherwise, we will be only miserably leading our life, leading nowhere. So, living in meditation is how do we face the world in this manner. And this is a choice. Either complain and become miserable, or learn and grow wise. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnaat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om.